Good morning. Yeah, sometimes speaking the obvious is a very good antidote, especially when you're dealing with manipulative people. Speaking the obvious, a simple truth is devastating for them. But I'm talking now about things that have been going on for years in your life, probably decades even, and you need a long time to decipher everything and understand things retrospectively is really also a kind of brain fog, you know. People that are under narcissistic abuse for long times are having the CPTSD problems, sometimes not being distinguishable from borderline, so they get pushed into a defensive reaction that is almost mirroring their abusers. So let's say there is a persecutor, an oppressor, and manipulating a person over a long time. At some point, this person will turn into, kind of a mirror image of this oppressor anyway. What I have understood, or what I can explain now, is that these manipulative people, narcissists, whatever, I'm not about the diagnosis, because for me the dark pentagram personalities, the DSM-5, whatever borderline narcissist, psychopath, covert narcissist, Machiavellist, it's all the same, they have no moral core, they're manipulative, and I don't care about the specific differences. It's up to specialists like Sam Vaknin to find the subtle differences between these, and as he also says, their traits are bleeding into each other, so there are really just small differences. But what I understand is how these people are so crazy making is that they have this double-mindedness, double face, which means they present one face to you, and you can see small glitches in their faces when you start waking up and confronting them. So retrospectively, you will get these flashbacks where you remember a small glitch in their face, where they switched shortly and then proceeded with a new strategy. This is when you give them an injury just by being truthful or open, and they will try their best to not show you that they are emotionally triggered by this, but it means that they remember this, and from there on they need to pay back to you, because narcissism is all about grudge, and at some point inflicting pain on other people so is a destructive, malignant way to extract supply. And now we're talking about secondary supply, the sadistic side. Anyway, by the way, sadism connecting psychopathy and narcissism, for instance. But this is for specialists like Sam Vaknin, not for me. I want now to come to the point. They have different faces, different narratives, okay? And it means they conspire in the background with people and having a completely closed room with these people intentionally for you, to scare you. So there is complete closure, and they communicate with other people about you, strategizing, while you, as an unsuspecting bright personality, are always the same. You have no two faces. You are who you are, you speak what you speak, you walk the talk, you're aligned, you're straight. And you also don't conspire behind backs with other people to ostracize other people or whatever, And yeah, these narratives, so narcissists weaponize everything against you. They weaponize your openness, your kindness, your emotions, your dreams, your friends, your loved ones, your pets, your kids, everything against you. And also narration. Narration is very powerful. So when narcissists went through a destructive circle, they want to flex back into normality like nothing ever happened, like relentlessly, like a vacuum cleaning robot tries to get up the carpet and tries again and again and again and again and again. So they're relentless with that effort. And what they need is a re-narration of the past. And what I'm trying to tell you is how they use this. Let's say in an individual relationship. Let's say you have been a grade A supply. This makes you a high priority target to extract a secondary sadistic supply, because you have served as such a good supply for everything. You was the shield, the moral shield for the family or for the relationship. You are a bright personality, which means you can cover the dark sides of the dark personality perfectly, and so on. You provided all the 4 R's of narcissistic supply. Okay? And now you restrict it because you have healthy boundaries. Now you have to be punished for this, and I need to extract the secondary supply from you. This works via double face, double narration. How does this work? So it works in a way that the narcissist will wear one face in your presence and one face to the outside, and the face carries a narration. So there is one narration for you and one narration for the outside. When we look at Karpman's drama triangle, there is one role that the narcissist wears in your face and one role the narcissist wears in the official life. By the way, within the narcissistic family cult, amongst trusted cult members, they will probably wear a third face, a third narration. How does this show and work? It shows that, let's say, it's very confusing, the roles they play. So let's say they know that they are oppressor and persecutor, and that they triangulated you in such a Karpman's drama triangle, but again, in coalition with another person that played another role of the 3 roles, and they are fused as one personality. They are completely strategizing against you, because behind the curtain they strategize against you, but they pretend to be not. So it means in your face they will be proud to be they will play the role of a victorious oppressor. So they celebrate their victory over you in your face, but to the outside they are the victim. They are the victim of a terrible situation that emerged. This I refer to how narcissistic parents create artificial emergency situations around their kids to extract supply. So, something terrible happened, the family broke down, and now everybody, so something bad happened, but let's not look back. Now we look forward, and we need help from everybody, and we take so much help. Oh, that's so nice, So, yeah, this is this double morale. So in your face, they show the sadistic joy in being victorious over you, but to the outside they emerge as a victim. So something terrible happened, you know, victim blaming. So the person wanted it this way, they did this and this, and this is why this happened. So they create an alternative narration. And within the family cult, again, they will be celebrating, they will be blaming you for your kindness and say, oh, this person was so kind and stupid, it was easy to take advantage over them. They try to save everybody, and yeah, we managed to destroy this family, we managed to ostracize this person, we are very successful in this, okay? But to the outside, they are the victim, or the person is having all the responsibility for that, what happened. And this double morale is really, it's crazy making, because the narcissist is very good at recruiting unsuspecting flying monkeys. Narcissists use everybody as a flying monkey, except of a very, very small percentage of humanity. And this is only people with high narcissistic awareness. So when you went through this abuse, educated yourself, and highly intuitive person that is schooled to understand them, that can really look through them, is one person who cannot that easily fall for the flying monkey thing, or super trained therapists. You know, when you get to know a person in private that is a therapist, you might feel like there's some distance, you know. These people are like having so many spyware programs running in the background, looking for Trojan horses, manipulative tactics. So they have this very distant gaze that is just scanning you, and they're not committing, but at the same, you know, they're so professional. These people also might not fall for this, but everybody else, especially people with goodwill, immediately they buy the official narration for what is going on, while the narcissist has a different face for people that they want to manipulate. So yeah, this is speaking the obvious, because for a lot of people this will be obvious, or now that I have pointed it out, you will say, yeah, of course they do this. But to pinpoint it, I think can be helpful to deal with this fact. So you need to watch out for the double-mindedness, the double-faced narration, and the official narration, the official roles for the Karpman drama triangle. You know, persecutor, rescuer, victim are different than the internal versions of these roles. And this makes the system very complex, because the Karpman's drama triangle is complex anyway. And when you add these layers of manipulation and role playings and games, it gets even more complex, and it can make people quite crazy when they as a dog, when they're confronted with this shameless use of playing with narrations and twisting the truth, or even twisting lies, you know. That's crazy. Anyway, stay strong. And the thing is, when you live with, when you stand up against a whole cult that switched up on you in this way, it's almost as if you need the strength and character for all the people who switched up on you, because they definitely don't have it. You know, they're all aligned with the cult, giving, worshipping, and just functioning in the way they should. But you stand up against all of them and all this false narrative power. So yeah, you need a lot of endurance and core identity and true self-confidence. Stay strong.